Hello, Assalamualaikum everyone. For today's meeting, we will be accompanied by our Vice Chancellor, Sir Jobat.
Thank you, Rajesh, for introducing me. May I ask everyone to introduce yourselves?
Allow me, my name is Zain Shikmal and I am the president of this association.
Hello, I am Ahmad Nazmi and I am here as the secretary.
Hi, my name is Kevin. I'm from Publicity Exco.
Hi, I am Iza Arif Iskandar. I am here as an active member.
I think that's everyone here. Okay, now, as mentioned in the notice, the purpose of this meeting is to discuss the cooling off period in conjunction with flooding that occurred around campus. Before we get into that, may I know how is the situation on campus?
Currently, the university website is not working. All of us here had to use a mobile hotspot to go online.
Also, we were not able to access e-learning. This hindered our studies a bit. There is also a food shortage. Half of the shop in the cafeteria are closed, so the queues for the student buying food are longer than usual.
Okay, noted. I'll forward these issues to the next board meeting tomorrow.
Could I have a word?
Granted.
What is the purpose of a cooling off period?
With the cooling off period, students who are off campus can help their parents live up the necessity such as refrigerator and TV to higher ground. Besides that, students will not miss their learning sessions since the academic calendar will get extended.
Thank you for the explanation, Izzat. Okay then, now, back to our main agenda. When should we hold the cooling off period? Any suggestions?
The floods occur at night, which caused the electricity supply to be cut off, so residents in the area could not contact public agency to report this emergency. This caused them to have not been able to do anything for 3 days without any assistance. Since most of our friends were also affected by this tragedy, I suggest holding it for a week starting the following Monday, 6 March 2022.
I think I have to disagree. Why not 2 weeks? I don't think a week is enough. As mentioned before, many of us affected by the flood. We need more time to get over this emergency.
Okay, I understand your plight, but having 2 weeks of cooling off period would require us to cut a chunk of your semester break. If we do it for 2 weeks, we will be left with only a week of your semester break. Are you all okay with that?
Actually, I initially agree with what Najmi said, but after hearing what you said, I have no doubt whatsoever that you do have a good point. Semester breaks are quite important since we would have just finished our final exams. We do need to rest after that.
Excuse me, sorry for interrupting. Some of the students who are not in campus are affected by the flood. I think we need more than a week for the things to getting back to normal.
How about this? We set the cooling off period to be for 1 week for now, but if the situation does not subside, we will extend it for another week.
Good idea is that I can consider that. Any objections? Najmi? Kevin?
I think I will have to agree with that. There is a probability for the flood to reset.
I no longer object. If the situation becomes better, maybe a week is enough.
Okay, I think everyone sees eye to eye here. Let's move on to the next agenda. Regarding the announcement of the cooling off period, how do you plan to do it?
There are some options to announce the cooling off period to the students. I'm suggesting to announce the cooling off period using official WhatsApp and Telegram groups of each faculty and course. I will be responsible for making the message containing the duration and the date of the cooling off period.
Okay, Kevin. But before you spread the message to everyone, send it to me to double check if there are any mistakes.
Okay, noted.
Okay, now that all is settled, let's talk about what will happen after the cooling off period.
All I can say is that daily COVID-19 cases are currently on the rise, so I am optimistic that physical classes should not continue as they were. It will be a relief for students if classes are done online, especially for students affected by the floods. Students will have equal chance for their study and not miss out on their learning.
Yes, I totally agree with your view. Physical classes should not be had at the moment. We need to curb the spread of the disease.
I think everyone agrees with this suggestion. I'll inform the dean of every faculty on this. Moving on, does anyone else have a proposal?
What if we execute gotong royong just before continuing our learning session? I bet there will be damages that needed to be given attention.
You have a point, but we still have to keep in mind that COVID cases are currently on the rise. Doing gotong royong would lead to multiple close contact, so it should not be held at the moment.
Also, we have to wait for the flood water to recede. So, we cannot set the date yet. What we can do now is to be ready as to set a time and inform the university to cooperate immediately if the flood water recede and the resident return to their homes. That's all.
Sorry, Kevin, but I think most of us agree to disagree. We're running short on time, and I think we have covered all the main topics on the agenda. Does anyone have anything else to add?
It seems that nobody has anything else to add, sir.
Okay then, that will be all for today. Thank you everyone for attending this meeting. Good luck with your studies and see you next time. Meeting dismissed.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.